Hello, good afternoon. I just want to let everybody know that I'm not the most tech savvy person in the world. So I just wanted to go ahead and get that out there, but I will try. What is poverty? You have not been given a good or a bad life. We have been given the gift of life, and what you decide to do with it will be good or bad. While I agree with the statement somewhat, I disagree as well. Poverty has been around since nearly the beginning of time. That it is This is a broad subject. It's not all black and white, and there's a lot of gray areas. While some may experience poverty only temporarily, others will face it their entire lifetime. No one deserves not to have their basic daily needs, and especially populations that doesn't have a voice, like our children and elderly and sick, and the special needs and the circumstances sometimes that people go through. Inequality. I used for this inequality, my quote was, "The worst kind of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal." When discussing this topic of poverty, we all know that sometimes life choices or circumstances make a hard direct impact financially, but at the same time, systematic issues play a major role as well. Life is hard enough as it is. Some of the hardest working populations are dealt a bad hand. They work hard, but their paychecks isn't enough to keep up with the bills and the groceries and the everyday life expenses. The paychecks remain low while the cost of living keeps going up. Hardworking people should be able to live at least somewhat comfortable, but instead, people are having to make decisions like choosing between paying the electric bill or feeding their family, and it's not fair. Unjust. What I use for unjust, my quote was, "Unjust is always unjust." For the folks that are trying to do all the right things in life, working one or sometimes two jobs, some working and going back to school, while yet raising a family, and still the economy is a slap in the face because it's still hard to pay the bills and meet the basic needs of growing families. Some people may have family or friends that they can turn to for help, while some don't have that luxury of having that support. When you're only one paycheck away from homelessness, working as hard and fast as possible, nothing is good enough. The feeling of unfairness and unjust is an understatement. Powerlessness. For this one, I used, "Once I was like you." Powerlessness is a powerful chain of imprisonment. It imprisons people in their own mind. It's a dark place to be, but it's a very real place. When individuals allow the feeling of their powerlessness to creep in and eventually consume them, it's not pleasant. Powerlessness is often seen among individuals living in poverty, as well as addiction to drugs and alcohol. Often these things go hand in hand, which can lead to homelessness. Defeat. For this one, I use, "Being challenged in life is inevitable. Being defeated is optional." The feeling of defeat is one of the worst feelings. When facing poverty, whether it be temporarily or a lifetime, being defeated will bring a person down physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and in every other way you can think of. When you're defeated, it's hard to fight life's battles and make good decisions that keep us moving forward. I would love to encourage someone that if they battle poverty and feel defeated, there is hope and help out there. We just got to fight and keep moving one foot in front of the other. If that is the only thing you can do, that's better than nothing. Where there is a will, there is a way. So let's choose well. Here are my works cited pages. And that is it. Thank you.